Salve, meus amiguinhos! Espero que seja tudo bem com vocês. Hoje já vai começar aqui já dando continuidade na missão da Frota, né? E é isso, vamos que vamos mesmo. Eita. Bom, então tá. Então beleza, então. Não tem muito o que fazer, né? Mas eu queria saber mesmo. É, isso, perfeito. Nossa, ela tá muito brava, velho. Beleza. Vamos lá, então. Vamos ir atrás do tiozinho encelado. Então vamos lá. Que vai ser o rolê agora, hein? Vamos ver onde ele tá. Ah, na vizinha. Bengala zona nave de transporte. Vamos ver o que ele vai falar. E agora? Ah, vou bancar o da frota mesmo, pirataço. Não, deu certo, achei que ele ia tentar tretar. Mas tá bom, vamos aclopar então. Eu realmente achei que ele fosse atrás de uma treta, alguma coisa assim pra tentar fugir. Mas, tudo bem. Podia ser pior, certo? Embarcando. Deixa eu só ver uma coisinha aqui rapidinho. Tá, vamos voltando. Ó, eu estou preparado.
I am not sure what to make of you being here.
E olha lá atrás lá. Bugou, hein?
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from manifest, make it so he was never on board.
Não vai dar muito certo não.
We will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
Não.
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Be careful around. If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
Ok. Bom, eu espero que isso funcione, né? Vamos ver. Porque de verdade mesmo, é realmente como ela falou, não é qualquer um que eu tô lidando, é a Frota Escarlate. Então, tenho mesmo que tomar cuidado. Eu até pensei em matar ele, mas... E se não vai tipo... Não, é a melhor opção, não é? Então, tem que pensar com calma, né, mano? Vamos ver o que vai acontecer agora. Cadê? Louco, cadê? Caramba, tô mais longe ainda. Então vamos que vamos. O quê? Tô indo, fia. Calma aí, isso aqui é... Ah, isso aqui é outro. Agora eu prestei atenção. Beleza. Essa torretinha automática é tão boa. Muito boa. Deixa eu fazer o contato. Tava assim. Por que que... Ah, não me interessa, vai. Só quero saber. Vou mentir mesmo. Conseguimos, claro. É isso aí, velho. Eita. Sim, senhora. Droga. Tamo indo agora, tia. Tamo indo agorinha. Vovó? Como é que é? Vovó. Contato. Ah, não vou não. Agradeço o convite, vovó, mas não vou não. Não gosto de iPhone. Tá, não tem contrabando na nave, então... Tá safe. Voltamos pra mar de novo. Ah, vamos lá. Ué, não era aqui? Ok, agora eu me perdi. Plataforma... Rapaziada, não era aqui não? Ah, tá, de bobeira, pô. É aqui. Então tá. Agora é embora. Acopando.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
You can practically hear the sound of credits being wasted.
Follow me.
É, então vamos.
I had a friend on Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Vamos ver o que nós temos aqui.
Okay, hello.
Do you have anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
Ótimo, beleza.
That's something we're looking into, but it doesn't seem like he knows much. He might be better served as bait. For now, we'll keep him in the brig. Perhaps you could pay him a visit there sometime. I'm sure he'd be pleased to see you.
Ok. Aqui.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
We did our best not to cross the line, but the more we do, the more we risk exposing the deception.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Naeva's
Nossa.
ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Naeva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that...
Olha só, bicho. É, foi bem arriscado. Pior, não se importa não.
They are mercenaries for hire. If they are paid enough money, Ecliptic would attack the vigilance. It wasn't terribly difficult to convince them to attack an isolated Crimson Fleet ship. Just expensive.
Eu podia ter morrido lá. Foi uma aposta arriscada, vai.
But a gamble that hopefully paid off. On that note, how did things go with Naeva? Were you able to join the fleet?
É.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Naeva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Vamos ver o que ele
The
sabe.
woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats.
Neon, claro.
Worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her.
Shake.
Yes,
You pass your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of
É, então, tem razão.
These are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Naeva's agenda?
Beleza.
The Vigilance is equipped with one of the most advanced intelligence suites in the UC fleet.
Sei.
Nothing slips through. You can
Sei.
if the Crimson Fleet had any access to our whereabouts or had infiltrated our security, we'd know.
Sei.
As long as you're here, your identity is safe.
Pior que eu posso mentir. Não. Vou falar a verdade.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's...
Beleza. 100% infiltrado.
Is there to know? He is pirate scum, like all of them.
Exactly. The Crimson Fleet is not a monolith. Any information you have on its members can only help. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Será que eu posso vir direto? Posso, né? Beleza. Eu vou cortar o vídeo. Aí, chegando lá, nós volta. E voltamos mais uma vez aqui. Nice, então vamos. Aclopando. No.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new roof.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Caralho, bicho.
Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Que isso, velho. E aí, tia?
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rate getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood.
É, aqui não dá pra ser muito educado, mas eu vou tentar. É, imaginei. Foi o que eu pensei.
All that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson.
E?
Pencils ready?
Deixa eu pegar.
This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Keep. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Ok. Vamos ver. Forte.
Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
It must be very embarrassing for the UC to be in this situation.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Então vamos.
History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key, cute.
Caiu meu jogo. A internet tá lagadinha. Então tá, seguindo aqui então.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Sweetie.
Caramba,
I'm trying
bicho.
to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered.
Boa ideia.
We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out.
Beleza.
So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Naeva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aluna. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely.
Beleza.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Naeva's just whining.
Tá.
She thinks she lost the
Aqui é onde o pessoal vende as paradas.
She should have done her homework.
Tá, gear here.
Sure, laugh it up.
E aqui,
Remember that
arminhas.
next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
Então bora.
Back to my story.
Bora!
The liberated prisoners grabbed the key. They established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later.
Ok.
Meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
Ah, é?
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Sério?
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last
Eu vim aqui
purchase.
primeiro.
It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance.
Olha só.
Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority.
Ah, isso é legal.
There, he'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot.
Barzinho,
Then we got our med bay on the left.
uma clínica de
One and only Samina Misra.
chique.
Set you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't?
É, imagino.
Okay, this is our final stop.
Ok.
Over there,
Última parada.
you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices.
Uhum.
And right
E
here, is the most important place on the entire station.
Tem caixa de interrogatório.
Run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Naeva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
Eita.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Ah, sai fora.
Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood, the money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me,
Saquei.
pain in the ass.
And Naeva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss.
Beleza.
Friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do.
Ok.
Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Beleza.
For a proper introduction, I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Naeva so
Eu não posso me mexer.
mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
É.
I see the bomb as a symbol of my importance, and it's a constant reminder to everyone of the sacrifice I was willing to make.
Gozão,
The
hein?
freedom I've given up, the pain, it's not something that just anyone has the resolve to bear.
He is right. The pain he endures is proof of his loyalty and his resolve.
Ok.
Exactly the lengths we're willing to go to protect
Bem,
ourselves.
né?
Since
Mas tá bom.
I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for
Entendi,
information.
cheio de informação.
Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have.
Entendi.
For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
Ah, é. Ah. É, caramba, mano. 5 anos aqui.
Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up.
Tem que curtir mesmo, velho.
While I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe
Que isso?
network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any
Ah.
There, you're done.
Legal.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Hora de ganhar uns créditos.
Perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available.
Aí sim.
I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Legal, legal.
If Naeva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado.
Vamos lá.
Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Show. Porém. Opa. Tá. Antes de mais nada, cadê aquela aqui, ó? Quero ver o que ela vende. Tá bom, vamos ver. Vamos ver as armas que ela tem. Ok, nada demais, nada demais. Isso aqui eu também já tenho. Ok, e... Nossa, muito dano. Muniçãozinha padrão, capacete... Olha, gente, mais forte, velho. Refinado. Vestimenta. Neuromark. Subtraje. Neuroboost. Chance de diplomacia. Isso é no meu rosto, ó. Ai, que legal. Ajuda, nada de útil. Recurso. Nada. Nada. Literalmente nada. Tá bom. Esperava mais. Bom, vamos parar por aqui hoje. Eu vou dar um bisu no resto das lojinhas aqui. Aí a gente continua no próximo episódio. Aí a gente vai conhecer o famoso chefão, né? O Delgado. Aí a gente consegue, né, ver o que vai dar aí. Por enquanto tá bem interessante. Aqui, ó. Vamos ver aqui antes do... Deixa eu ver. Pirataria. Deixa eu ver. Interessante, mano. Espaço de carga. Cara, eu vou pegar e vou fazer. Eu vou gravar. Se for interessante, eu deixo lá no jeito, entendeu? Caso contrário, é só uma missão simples mesmo, certo? Então, gente, muito obrigado quem assistiu até aqui. Se for possível, curta, compartilhe. E, mano, é isso aí. Até a próxima. Um grande abraço. Falou!